Hello, dear ones. Allison Crow, your favorite life and self-leadership, coming to you today. This is a live recording, so I am broadcasting this. Welcome, replay viewers, and welcome, podcast listeners. I got something for you today. And I'm just going to kind of talk through it. I don't really have any agenda, but I want to talk about, this is episode number 161, and I want to talk about internal safety and self-leadership. I'm working with my clients right now on some inner work that's disguised as a visibility challenge, as a marketing challenge. But it's not, as I tell them, this isn't really a marketing challenge. This isn't really a challenge about posting. This is a compassionate challenge that's meant to bring up your shit so that we can love on it and then upgrade our beliefs. And I've had a lot of private conversations with various clients and a lot of insights around internal safety. One of the things that business owners, not one, here's some of the things that business owners come up. See if you can recognize yourself. Overthinking, intellectualizing, anxiety, panic, obsessing, self-judgment, holding yourself to perfectionist standards, trouble being still or relaxed. This podcast is sponsored by my dog licking its feet in the sound. Perfectionism, procrastination, people pleasing. I work with a lot of people pleasers, probably because I'm a recovering people pleaser. Lack of boundaries, stirring up drama, being overwhelmed, over-functioning, difficulty making decisions, disconnecting, disassociating, feeling stuck, numb, isolating, getting really stubborn, feeling controlling. I say who, I say when, feeling aggressive, arguing. Hey, thank you, good boy. I guess it will be what it will be with Leroy. All these things come up for business owners and professionals. Let me speak in the context. I mostly work with, I have a couple of clients that have corporate jobs, a couple that have government jobs, very high level government jobs and very high level corporate jobs, like high. And then a lot of my clients are small business, service-based. A couple of them have products. I work with a handful of artists, but a lot of service-based, self-employed small businesses. Some of them are solopreneurs and some of them run teams of 11 to 30 people. I have a handful of clients that have 2 or 3 different businesses. And so we are talking about some of the very common, quote, resistance blocks, things that come up for professionals and self-employed people creating business, marketing business, serving clients, charging clients. Also, let me just give a little side note here too. I'm sick. I feel so emotionally good, but physically I've got this stupid Omicron, and my experience, I've had it for about 2 weeks. It is not a 5-day thing. Either that or Omicron has kicked off my sinuses and all that other stuff. So my energy is physically a little low, but I need you to know that my soul energy is so crystal clear. And I trust myself to show up because I want to show up. So all these things, all these, just like you have, right? Like every single one of you, and it doesn't even have to be business, right? Like, I don't know, you could be a people pleaser in relationships with your spouse or your kids or, all the things that we come up against. In my world, I call those protectors. We are all running around the world trying to protect ourselves. We are all running around the world trying to protect ourselves, and we don't even know it. And I am studying and mastering a modality called internal family systems as a coach. It started out as a therapy modality, but it is absolutely available to you as a layperson. It is available to me as a coach. I'm doing a lot of training as a coach in it. I have completely integrated it into my coaching, and it is changing everybody's lives. It is changing. Some of my clients are sharing this stuff with their children, and it is changing their children's lives. And so one of the frameworks of internal family systems is that we are actually a multiplicity being. And every single one of us has said in the past, a part of me this and a part of me that. Like, a part of me knows I should do the things I need to do to get more sales, but a part of me does this, right? That is so common. So the parts of you that overthink, that are anxious, the part of you that has trouble being still, the part of you that drinks too much, the part of you that tries to buy Amazon, the part of me last night, I'm doing dry January, and the part of me last night, I had two parts come up and I was feeling such intense cravings for sugar and for wine. I'm watching TV and alcohol is everywhere. And so when you're trying to like slow down or moderate your alcohol and you see somebody online drinking a glass of wine, like, ugh. And so I noticed last night, because I haven't had anything to drink for 12 days, if not more. And I haven't been, I was binging over Christmas. I was like binging on, like having like 9 to 10 Lent truffles a night, just so enjoying all that chocolate. And so I'm really decreasing my sugar intake. And last night, I felt these strong cravings. And instead of judging them, I was like, oh, what's going on? What's underneath the cravings? And when I listen to my parts, so I literally personify them, right? I've done this with my clients long before IFS, is personify the different parts inside of us and speak to them like the humans that they are. And I say, I notice you're craving a lot. What is it that you have to tell me? What is it you want me to know? And in the past, I would say, I noticed the craving, stop that, right? Like I would bossy McBossers them. And what's working now is actually befriending these parts. And so I'm like, oh, I notice you're really cravey. What's going on? And very clearly, my parts speak to me in audible and visual. I have some clients whose parts speak to them in vague imagery and colors. They can speak in physical sensations. Anyways, my parts were like, we're sad. And I was like, what are you sad about? And they're sad because I recently had a girlfriend ghost me. This is a newer friend. We started to get to know each other. And I don't know, maybe I said or did something. I thought, I texted her. I was like, are you dead? Are you okay? Got nothing back. So there's a part of me that's really sad about that. And so I was just able to say, yeah, it's really, when you think you're friends with somebody and I'm here for you. And what does this have to do with internal safety? I'm sad I can't drink, right? And the reality is I can drink, but like, what is it that they want? That's the thing. My parts aren't saying I'm sad I can't drink or I can't have sugar. They're just saying sugar and drinks would help me avoid feeling sad because our friend doesn't want to be our friend. Right? And so when I let them know, I will always be your friend. Okay, so thank you for tracking with me. All these symptoms that come up, all these blocks. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I have a client saying, are we on? Oh my gosh, this is going to be a really good live, but I'm going to have to come back to it. My bad. I thought I had 45 minutes. I don't. I have a client right now. That's what sick is. So I will come back later and finish a live around internal safety. And I will let the first half of this be edited to the second half for the actual podcast. So if you don't catch it here, you can catch it on my podcast on Sunday. I'm going to end this broadcast right now.